Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you
Like,
want.
literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast, episode 127. Hate to be the bearer of bad news to start out right away, but we only have one more episode together.
Oh my god, why did you have to say that?
I know, I just checked the calendar and I was like, oh wait, next week episode is the last Monday.
Okay, well,
We can
the next week, let's record one at least. Yeah, we literally promised you guys that we would batch. Guess what we have not done? We have not batched because every Sunday, or specifically this past Sunday, I was like, we're going to do stuff. We're going to go to the farmer's market. We're going to have this super productive day. And Kassidy was probably hell yeah. Sunday morning rolled around. She's probably like, okay, where's Maddie? No. I was so tired.
Yeah. No, but I was tired too. I was tired too. And the thing is, for a farmer's market, in my eyes, you got to get there at 8 a.m. You know, a farmer's market ends at 2 on a Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
So I kind of knew from the beginning that was never happening.
We're probably never going to go.
No, that's fine.
I'm probably never going to go. You were my one chance to go.
Well,
and I don't think that shit's happening. But I was not. I mean, no, you say you were tired. She was not. She was productive. So productive. She went on a walk. So when she went on a walk, I was like, well, shit. I have to not be a piece of shit and just sit on the couch, or which is what I would have wanted to do. But that's also why I'm glad you're here, because I need to be not a piece of shit. So I got up and I cleaned.
See, but I hate that you feel you have to get up when I'm getting up. I'm just
no, but I'm also that type of person. No matter what, if someone is up doing, I'm I have to get up and do stuff because I am a piece of shit. If I'm by myself. If I was by myself on Sunday, you know what I would do? I would be horizontal on my couch, not on my bed, because I like to get up out of my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Horizontal on my couch.
Yeah.
Just watching.
See, but that is my thing, is there are some days I truly wish I can do that, could do that. I just get so bored. It's bad. Why do you think I don't watch all these movies or do this or watch these? Because I get bored. I literally get so bored. And as you could tell, I got bored. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go for a walk.
No, I know. She went to Target, all of this on her own. I was like, damn, she's bored.
No, but
she's
no,
bored.
but that's no one else's problem but my own problem. That is my own problem of I don't want you to feel you have to get up and do stuff because I'm getting up and doing stuff. I was just
yeah. But also I was thinking, I was yeah, no, she really is home all day. I know you're working.
And that's the difference,
and I was
yeah.
There are times where if it's a weekend where I'm home all day, Friday to Sunday, I'm bored and I want to get out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's where there's that difference, because all week I'm not at my house.
Right.
And if we go do anything, I'm not at home.
Yeah.
And I don't get home until
110%
10 p.m. or whatever time we get home. And then it's that is my first time being home since 7 a.m.
No, literally.
In the morning. But I'm just such a Sunday rotter. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. But I also think I don't get bored because this brain is not boring.
Let's say this brain, it's pretty boring. I'm just la-di-da-di-da-di-da. What next?
But speaking of movies and rotting and new TV shows, and also speaking of Kassidy getting bored and not being able to sit through an entire movie, we, of course, as I think everyone else on the goddamn planet that has a Netflix account, watched Happy Gilmore 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think we want to do a little recap because there were how many? 62? What was it? 62 celebrity appearances in this movie?
That's crazy. But honestly, I was kind of thinking about this. I was like, holy shit. That must have been so expensive. But no, they probably didn't even pay any of these people because it's such an honor to be in it.
Okay, yeah. Because number one, the movie's a classic. I mean, I know Happy Gilmore isn't necessarily like our audience's like genre.
Yeah.
Which, because I was like, Kassidy, have you even seen it? You think you've seen it.
I think.
Maybe.
But, like, that's the thing is, like, some people are like, oh, I love that movie. I watch it at least once a month. I watch a movie and I will never watch it again. So, like, yeah, I probably watched it 15 years ago or whenever.
Yeah.
How old is it? Is it pretty old?
Yeah, no, it's pretty old. But I think I had seen it even more recently for the first time ever, though, because of Morgan. I mean, obviously, this is his room. If you watch on YouTube, you can probably tell that it's very much his genre of movie. But I mean, like, I might have seen like bits and pieces of it, which, like, I've seen like every Adam Sandler movie I think that he's ever made, like bits and pieces. And then, like, I didn't actually sit down and like watch until probably him and I started dating. So, like, I've probably seen it a lot. I mean, obviously a lot more recently than you had.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I don't know. It's like when you make remakes of like movies, or it's not a remake. It's just like a prequel or sequel. Sequel,
Series,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, I really didn't have, like, I don't know. It's like nothing's ever obviously as good as like the original, especially like movies made back then.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I got from that. Obviously, I love any Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, they're stupid, like slapstick funny. But what I love about his movies is he has the same, like, his friends, these same people in it in every single movie he makes. Like, it is always like his people, like his friends, they are always in it. They make cameos. And obviously, like, Adam Sandler's been around for so long and like has, you know, like his footprint in the industry that like people are just honored to like be asked to be in the movie, that it's like, obviously, yeah, they're gonna get paid for it, but I think that too, a lot of his friends, in a sense, are probably like, I mean, hell, like, you don't even have to pay me. Like, I will do this just for the hell of it. I think that obviously there's some, like, I already know that Mr. Earl probably made Alex the greatest deal of her life, you know?
Yeah, because I think that's the one where they approached her and she would have been like, you know, like, whatever to this point, but I feel like that's a one that, like, she's so big right now that
They
like had to. And Bad Bunny, he probably didn't see a single cent. He was probably just crying the entire time.
And so, yeah, like, okay, I don't know if anyone has seen this. I don't know how I, like, somehow, it just, like, popped up on my feed, and I watched it, but, like, not too seriously, but, like, and Cassidy's probably so annoyed because I think I've told the story, like, 20 million times.
I saw it today on my TikTok.
Yeah. Where he was like, he had, like, his people had been reaching out to Adam. Like, he's been wanting, Bad Bunny had been wanting to work with Adam Sandler for, like, ever. He was just like, anything, like, if you have any project, like, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think that, like, Bad Bunny really loved being on SNL. Like, I think it's kind of like his thing. Like, I don't think a lot of people really know him. I mean, I don't. But, like, I think he has, like, a really good sense of humor.
Yeah, no, I think he's just, like, a funny guy, just, like, always, like, the life of the party kind of, if you ask me. Because I guess it might have been a different one, because they were on a talk show, and he was saying that the first time he ever, like, met or saw Adam Sandler was at a Lakers game.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
And, like, Adam Sandler, like, his daughter was next to him and was like, oh my God, there's Bad Bunny. Like, freaking out.
As I would too.
And Adam Sandler is like, oh, like, where? And looks up and, like, waves or acknowledges him or whatever. And then Bad Bunny was just like, the second I locked eyes with you and you were waving at me, I literally waved at you and I had to talk myself out of not crying.
And so then when Adam called, like, when Adam's team or Adam himself called Bad Bunny, he literally said he was at the gym and he started crying.
Yeah.
Like, that's number one, like, that's awesome. Like, I feel like I just, like, love him now as, like, a person.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, no, there were obviously so many freaking cameos.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
That was one. I think, like, no haters. I'm going to say this with a grain of salt, but I only think he has, like, a few years of him wanting to do football still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of gotten so big, and, you know, him and Taylor now, I give it, like, 5 years before he's just, like, and he is,
Honestly,
you know.
I don't even give it 5.
I know.
I think I give it, like, maybe 3. Like, I think that, like, obviously he enjoys football, but the thing is, his brother's now
Retired
and out of it. And, like, yes, they have their podcast And then obviously he's dating Taylor. He just hard launched her on his
That was
Instagram.
amazing.
And everyone looked at their screensavers, and they were both each other's screensavers.
It literally seemed illegal to be like seeing such casual photos of Taylor, because everything's just so
very
like
curated and like professional and stuff. Yeah, no, it was very strange.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was kind of shocked. Sorry, not to like change the subject in the middle, but I was kind of shocked that like she approved it. Not that I think that she wouldn't be like, no, you can't post. But they've been together for what, a year? 2? No, a year.
over a year.
Almost 2 years. There's a million other photos that like, you know what I mean?
But I think that's what makes it so cute and special, of like, you can totally tell like he went through and picked those and like wanted to post those. Like, obviously none of them are like paparazzi or professional photos like whatsoever. And this is like such a tangent, but like in some of the photos, like it was Travis, Jason, and then Taylor's brother. And everyone was like,
I didn't know like who half of the people were.
yeah, everyone was like, because it looked like they went on like a fishing trip or some kind of like wilderness trip. And everyone's like, I don't know about y'all, but like, is this giving like bachelor party? And I was like, because like, where was Taylor in the photos? But it was just like, they just went like on a boys trip to like go do stuff. But
She's a busy girl, so she can always
honestly,
do
it was just like people like creating
reading
things.
into stuff.
Yeah, that was probably not it whatsoever. But I was absolutely in love with that. But circle back around. No side notes there. I think he's really going to get into acting.
Do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I think he really will.
From like the cameo, and I know he's been in something else that's like, I think a little bit more serious. Like he was been in an episode or in a series of something.
I forget what it is though.
Was a little bit more serious. So like obviously this was just like a cameo, and it's an Adam Sandler movie, so it's gonna be funny. But I was like, I just can't tell if like that's what he wants to do, is acting. I mean, I feel like he's just kind of like, I say in a sense of like over football. Not that he's over it, but I think that like there's a lot more things that I think he's realizing he can do. And obviously with a football schedule, it's really, really hard.
Right. No, because he, like, in his podcast, and, like, he has, like, talked about it openly,
like,
that he, acting. Like, wants to do acting. And, like, on the side, what was he in?
But it's also, like, is he gonna be good? And, like, no shade. I'm not trying to hate. But, like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, too, it's, like, Alex Earl, I mean, she's talked a little bit more about, like, how she's wanting to get into acting, but like, do you know who I want to get into acting? Jake Shane. Like, Jake would be so good.
Well, I think that is like a route he's good after being
he's really
on
trying
that TV show. What was it, like Dials or something? What was it, Date?
No, I don't know. It's like one of his favorite shows, but like I think that's like he's really trying to pursue it.
Yeah, no, and I think he would be great at it. But I mean, I haven't seen Travis Kelce or like even Alex in anything else, and this was such like a stupid, funny movie, like cameo style, that like you just can't judge it off that. Like,
yeah.
They were just like talking off a script, like literally probably reading it behind them, because it was like, okay, yeah, this is.
But I mean, it was insane the amount of cameos. But I do, sorry, I keep burping. But I do have to say, Kassidy 100% fell asleep in the movie.
Hey, that's my thing.
100%, like 110%. I look over and she's falling asleep, so I would try to like make a noise so that she would open her eyes.
It probably works half the time, because I'm like in such like a like
but
soft
it's so
sleep.
funny. I'm so like, I cannot fall asleep during like movies, or like if I'm like TV shows, if I'm downstairs, I'm like that. I was like that friend that like, if you went to a sleepover and like you're all like, you know, laying in the living room or whatever, and like you're watching a movie and like your friend falls asleep, I would always be the one that's like awake and be like, what do I do now? Like, I can't fall
like, how do I turn the TV off? What do I do?
But then even like at my house, like I would make sure like I was awake, and like my friends would fall asleep, and I'm like, okay, well, like they're asleep, so I would like turn off the TV, all of that, and then I either would be like, do you want to go to my room, or like, do you want to stay here?
Yeah. See, but my thing, like, and this is why
she's so comfortable in my home,
exactly,
that she could fall asleep.
Anyway,
but everything that we've tried to watch with her, she's fallen asleep.
That's just because, like, it takes a very special something to keep me entertained, and that's my issue. It's like these
You
stupid,
stayed
like,
entertained with your Sullivan's Crossing.
yeah, I know. I would never fall asleep with. Well, actually, I think I did fall asleep one night.
Yeah,
while
in my bed.
Yeah.
I was awake.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I slowly started to fall
No,
asleep.
but I was trying so hard to stay awake with that. So hard because it was so good. But like other things like that, and like, I'm sorry, when you just like set the scene of like, it's what? 9:30, all the lights are off, it's just a movie playing, like lights were on?
Yes.
The lamp. And that's the issue. It's the dim lighting. It's the dim lighting that sends me into REM sleep. I don't know what you want
We've
me to
already
say.
talked about this. I'm a lamp girl. She's very much an overhead person. But the thing about my house is I have the LEDs, like the built-in LEDs where it's not even a light bulb. Like that's not a light bulb at all. Like I can't change it out. I have to change out the entire thing. And it literally is a spotlight, like you're being interrogated. That's not better lighting.
I'm not saying it's better lighting. I'm just saying the dim lighting is going to set me into nap mode.
I mean, okay, yeah. But
More, it was good. It was just, those fun go lucky movies. Like, is that the saying?
I'm shocked that like they took the route that they did. Obviously, I don't want to give any spoilers. I mean, I think it's definitely worth watching because literally every scene is like a new celebrity, a new cameo.
Quite literally.
It was really cool. Like obviously with Netflix in general, just all of their series that they're doing like following sports, it is really cool because like obviously there is Full Swing, which is like the golfer version, the golfer version of the Formula One show. Like they are having like their own docu-series shows, almost like reality TV, but like sports.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, now Netflix has a plethora underneath their belt. So it was really cool to see like these professional golfers that like have obviously been in the sport for so long. Like they kind of get their little like moment to shine like a little bit further and kind of reach that new, audience maybe that like they wouldn't have necessarily reached, even though obviously Happy Gilmore is a golf movie. But I just thought it was really cool. Like some of their wives got to be in it. Like just like people that like I know of and like follow that, I feel like the average everyday might not necessarily be introduced to it. But again, Happy Gilmore is just like such a big thing that like even if you aren't into golf, I feel like a lot of people have seen it. So it was like really cool that they kind of got their moment because like, yeah, obviously every golfer ever has seen Happy Gilmore. And like in the first movie, there wasn't really like golfer heavy in it. So it was really cool to like see that and like them really incorporate the actual pros and like have little jokes and like sidebars about like the actual pros' lives and stuff. But I was really surprised, like the storyline of it. Like you're definitely not watching it for the storyline. You're definitely just honestly watching it for all of the cameos.
That's what I'm saying. And like, I feel like that's where I kind of dozed off because it's like,
because I wasn't.
There is no like
impressed at like the storyline, which like the first Happy Gilmore, obviously it's stupid, but like it's a good movie. Like it's funny. It's a good movie, and this is funny. But I think that's kind of like all I have to say was, I mean, it was really cool. People are really just watching it for cameos.
Yeah. No, but it was good. Overall, it was crazy the amount of people they incorporated into that movie. Like, wow, I'm surprised. Like, I know I like miss people along the way that like I didn't even realize that were in the movie.
I knew Eminem was in it. He was the one wearing like the full ass disguise. I would have had no idea if I didn't stumble across the article right before us recording.
Yeah.
I would have honestly had no idea that was Eminem.
No, literally.
I was like, obviously it's someone famous because like they're in this crazy disguise, but like I had no idea.
Yeah.
Who
it was absolutely insane. Oh, but the really cool like tribute that he did to Cameron Dallas, is that his name?
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I was seeing before I had even before we'd watched. I'd been seeing this all over my TikTok. So yeah, Cameron Dallas was he was really big on Disney. He was in like a few Disney shows. He was in like what is it, Jessie?
Yeah.
He was one of the kids in Jessie, and then I know he did like the something with Dove Cameron, some show with Dove Cameron, but he was in Grown Ups with Adam Sandler. And so there's Grown Ups 1, Grown Ups 2, I think. And so they had done 2 movies together. Obviously, he passed away. Not Cameron Dallas. No.
His name's Cameron something.
It's Cameron something. Cameron Dallas
Cameron is an influencer. Or singer.
He was the Viner.
Who is it?
But the kid with the freckles. I feel really.
I know.
Sorry, time out. Cameron Boyce.
Yeah, Cameron Boyce.
So there is a scene, like a little bit towards the beginning, where Adam Sandler is like walking up to like this little hut, and there's like a TV off in the corner, and there's a scene with Cameron Boyce in it. And I thought that it was like, honestly, like really such like a genuine touch to like pay tribute to him, because obviously he had passed away. And so I just thought that was really sweet.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great, but it was good overall. But I think it, like you said, definitely watching for all the cameos, not really the storyline of it all.
Yeah, but so overall, I mean, it was good. It was good. I think that everyone needs to watch it. But if you have not seen the first Happy Gilmore, go watch that. 100% go watch that. Okay, but another thing that I wanted to talk about was, okay, so obviously, you know, Kassidy and I have been like out and about in Nashville, and we went to this restaurant on Saturday, and we were just like having a grand old time. Like we were giggling, like we were having, I mean, we like went for like a drink and like a snack, and somehow we were convinced to get a bottle, which like honestly was the smarter move.
Yeah.
Really was. Honestly saved us money.
Yeah, honestly.
Saved us money. But somehow, I don't even know how we got on the topic, but we started like talking about like auras and like getting our auras read and like what we think each other, like what we give off.
No, that we know exactly how we stumbled upon this, because we walk in, we sit at the bar, and this bartender, literally the second he sees Maddie, he's like, I'm so sorry, like, I don't even think I can serve you. Like, you are giving off, you know, the brightest sunshine vibes ever. And he's like, your vibes are just, like, absolutely amazing.
He's like, they're hitting my heart, and I like to be a grumpy bartender, so don't even look at me.
Yeah. And then, like, he just looks at me and, like, walks away. Like, okay, cool. And then I was just like, well, yeah, she's the golden retriever, and I'm the black cat. Like, it's pretty freaking obvious if you ask me. And then I feel like that's kind of when we got into like
sparked, which like we know nothing about like auras, none of that.
No.
At all. I like want to somehow, like, you know, like you can get like your aura read where like they take a picture and like then it shows, and like I just like, I don't know, to me it's just like, honestly, I just like to be told like certain things, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, oh, they're just gonna tell me something like nice or like powerful about myself. So like, I mean, who doesn't want to hear that? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I mean, whether it's real, whether it's not, like I just want to be told, like,
right, because they're gonna be like, oh, you're yellow and a ray of sunshine. Me over here, I'm like, I don't know if I want mine on, because
so we were like talking, and we like asked each other, which I don't even know if you fully answered yours. But we were like, okay, what like aura do you like? We feel like we give off. And so like for me, I said, which like again, I don't know what the colors and I don't know what they mean, but it was like, I feel like I give off like a yellow, like very like bright. Sorry, but like a little ray of sunshine. I don't know, just like very like light and like, you know. But then like to me, like Kassidy's more like powerful and like. I don't know like the right word to like describe it as, but like to me she gives off very like royal blue vibes, like very deep purple vibes, like very just like steady, like, and like on, you know, just like on a path, like very powerful. Like that's the only way I know how to like describe it. And which you never like, I don't think went through what you thought you were.
I mean, because I guess like I don't really know. And like I mean, sure, yeah, I would agree with like what you say, but like when
he said it, I was like, oh my God, yeah. I
No,
was like, that's
literally. I was like,
crazy.
wait, what?
So we ended up like making friends with this bartender, and he just kept saying, he was like, I'm literally just like drawn to you guys. Like, I literally just like want to stand here and talk. You know, because like it was a full bar. Like it was like middle of the day, full bar.
Like an hour wait, and Maddie
Yeah.
found two seats at the bar.
And so, you know, obviously like he's busy, but he was like, I literally just keep finding myself like wanting to stand here. And I was like, okay, like just trying to like kind of bring him into our conversation. But of course I'm like, I make it about us. And so I'm like, this is why probably you want to talk to us.
Right.
I was like, well, actually, like we were just talking about like each other's auras and like what we think we give off. And he was like, oh my God, yeah, 100%, let me tell you. But the thing is, I don't even really remember what he said about me, because like he was going in on you like in the best way ever. But he was like, Kassidy gives like a very like deep ember, like burgundy, or like just like a deep, almost like terracotta color, like just like a deep ember. I think that, or amber, that's what he said.
But like I forgot, like for why?
Because he was like, I look at her and I think like rich, like just very like very
like money rich.
you know, just like rich and like who she is, and like she's very warm, like she's like a warm hug. She's like, he literally said, like when you walk outside on a fall day in the morning and the sunlight hits your skin, and like it's cool.
I did.
And like that. It's cool, but like when it hits your skin, like you get that warmth, and like that's literally like. And this guy barely talked to us.
No,
like,
barely. No, he talked to Maddie basically the entire
we
time.
We gave him our orders, and like that was pretty much it. And like that's what he said about Kassidy, and he was just like to me, it's just giving like a rich, like just like warmth, like a hug, like something that like embraces you, and like I guess the only way I can like describe it is even in like a scent, just like a very warm like scent, you know?
Yeah.
And then about me, he was like, he said that I was light lavender, but I don't remember.
He said you were light lavender because you're just like bring in all the right vibes and you're very bright. But he's like, but not bright as in like yellow, because sometimes like that's too much. You're just like very like lavender.
He was like, you know, you like, I think like bring like the lighter vibes, like someone can say something, but it just like rolls right off, and like you can still like it's not gonna like cause any.
Like I wish we were recording at the time.
I know,
because like the second he said it about both of us, we were just like,
well, I stopped when he said it about you. I was like, I totally forgot what he said about me. I was like, oh my God, yeah, no, that's so true, like 100%. But then I also was like, I kind of think he was also just like reading our like color palettes in general, because then I started thinking about it like after the like what he said, and I was like, well, I'm like you're a very like fall, like autumn color palette, just in general, and I'm like, I think I'm like a springer, like I'm like a spring color palette, so like I look good in lavender and you like get in amber, and so then I was
makes
like
sense.
Thinking about it in that way. But I was like, I want to like get my colors read, or just like I want to like learn what they mean.
Yeah, because they're like Hot Mess had one on.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna lie, I've been told that before, that like when I walk in without even saying anything, people are like, oh, like you just feel like you brought sunshine.
Yeah, I mean you're just like always very like bubbly and like nice. Like even if like it's like Maddie's voice, like I could pick it out of 1,000 voices in a room. Like,
because it's annoying as shit.
No, but it's very like you have a more high pitched voice, which comes with like very like out there and bright and vibrant. Like that's just what you give off, and I feel like I'm more like monotone. You know?
No, but you like draw people in. That's exactly what he said too. He's like, you draw people in. Like people want to be around. Like you bring the calmness and like a crazy chaos. You know, that's why, and I think that's why we're friends.
Yeah,
like
polar
100%.
Opposites attract,
and I think that's like truly like how things work though, like in friendships or like in anything. And like that's why I wrote like, oh, like opposites attract. I feel like almost I feel like almost every duo does have some sort of like, it's, you have like again, like kind of like your black cat or like your golden retriever, and like they are able to like lift the other person up, but while the other person's able to kind of like bring them down like a chiller level.
Because like if there were two of me, it would just be like too chill, too type A. But if there were two of you, like it would be crazy. You know what I mean? Like it has to be evened out in some sort.
But I'm also like, sometimes that makes me think, are all like quote unquote like the golden retriever bubbly people like type B people? And like are all the like chiller like black cat people like type A?
I wouldn't say that. I feel like a lot of golden retrievers can be very type A.
Yeah. I'm like, but I'm also trying to think. I was like trying to think of like examples of people, and I can't.
Yeah, all I can think of is Alex and Ashton. And Alex is definitely not type A. That is for absolute shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I think opposites attract, either like in friendships and obviously like in relationships too. Like, I just think, but I almost think like it's more in friendships that like
I feel
opposites
like
attract.
100%. 100%. Because I was even like kind of going through my friends and like my friendships and like, you know, even like my friend groups. And I was like, I feel like there's a very good mix of type A people versus like type B, but I also do have friends. Well, I guess no, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, like I have friends that are very golden retriever, but they are a lot more like type A or a lot more like chiller. No, I wouldn't even say type A though, but I would just say like they're very chill. Yeah. But like they're more of like the golden retriever aspect of things.
I'm wondering if like I have any like black cat friends who like are more black cat than me. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you're my most.
But like, what makes it that way? You know what I mean? Like,
I just feel like it's the vibe you give off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Because and I guess, like, and this also, like, obviously there's probably tons of blondes who are, like, black cats, but I'm like, it just makes so much more sense, and, like, I'm gonna keep referring to Ashton and Alex, because they are, like, the prime example of golden retriever compared to, like, black cat.
Well, it's like me and my sister.
Yeah.
Like, crazy me and my sister. Like, me and my younger sister, it is, like, if you look at the two of us, you can instantly tell.
Absolutely.
Instantly tell. Like, one's more reserved. And, like, she's not reserved all the time.
Yeah.
But, like, it's very much. But, like, she also does give off, like, very, like, she's has, like, a little bit more high-pitched, like, voice. Like, it's not as high-pitched as mine, but, like,
I was about to say,
on the phone, the phone, though, people say that they can't tell us apart.
Really?
Yeah, like the way that we speak, but like we put it on, you know? Yeah. You gotta put on your little phone voice. But like she still is able, like she still like talks like me, but it's not like me.
Right.
Exactly. You know, it's still a lot more like chiller version. And like if you were to like have your eyes closed, you could just tell, I think by pace, but not by like tone.
Yeah, you would talk a lot faster than her.
Yeah, and then, but, like, she's very, like, she's still, like, emotive like me, but, like, she is the black cat.
Yeah.
1,000%.
No, I still think out of my family, I'm the black cat.
Like, yeah. Well, yeah, because if you, like, to me, your sister would be the golden retriever.
Yeah. To an extent. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it's also been years since I've been around the two of you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I'm the black cat literally with every single person in my life, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just a golden retriever.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm sorry, that is quite obvious when it comes to all of that.
I do really want to get, like, my aura read or, like, you know, all of that, because we've done we did the Myers-Briggs test years ago, right? Didn't we?
What?
Where it's like, are you like an ENT, whatever? I swear we've
ENT.
done. I swear we've done a Myers-Briggs.
Oh, like our Enneagrams?
So we did our Enneagram, and then I thought we did the Myers-Briggs.
What
Okay,
does that
after this
tell you?
episode, we're gonna do the Myers-Briggs.
What does that tell
and we're
you?
gonna you'll love it. It's almost like the Enneagram, but like it's different.
Okay.
It's pretty much like in college I had to take both.
Maybe I have done it. I don't know.
I think that you have.
But I always love doing these over again.
Me too. Oh my god. Because I feel like you change as like a person. And so honestly to me, I like to do it every few years just to like see if anything like changes. Because like I think there was a time in my life that I was way more of like a peacekeeper than like I am, you know, like than I am now.
Yeah.
And so like I would want to see like how things like change. But I don't know. It's just always kind of like fun to explore. I think I'm really the one that like likes to bring up the conversations of like our auras and like, what do you think you are?
Oh, absolutely. I'm always just like,
She's like, what? You're a crazy person.
I don't think I actually really know what that means.
I mean, neither do I, honestly, but I just thought it was like so cool. And it was really neat to like kind of get that person who did not know us
whatsoever.
Like to get his perspective and just like basically just like the vibes that you present and like give off. I just thought like, I mean, it was real. He was so sweet. It was like so sweet of him to like
and first of all, let's shout out our bartender,
Josh.
He gave us a free bottle.
He gave us a free freaking bottle of champagne.
Yeah, like
he took it off of our bill.
Yeah. And we were just like, wait,
it was, I think,
what?
after we talked about our auras.
No, yeah. I literally think, like, that conversation got brought up, and then, like, it went off, because I, like, looked at the receipt again, because, like, now at bars, sometimes they'll, like, place the receipt in a cup and just, like, keep the tab going and always replace it when you order more. And, like, I'm always clocking the numbers, all I gotta say.
I'm like, oh, I was like, that was ours?
Yeah. Maddie couldn't care less. I'm always clocking the numbers. So, like, it got put back in, and it was, like, lesser. And I was like, what is happening?
No,
like,
and she was like, Maddie, don't say anything, because my ass would be one to be like,
no,
actually,
literally,
I think there's something missing.
literally, like, he was so cool and everything, and like he probably took it off for a reason. But Maddie was gonna be like, oh no, I think you forgot the bottle. And like, don't say shit, Maddie, just let it be. What do you mean? Let it be.
I know, but yeah, he was so nice.
Yeah.
So shout out to Josh.
Yeah, and then this is kind of leading into our next topic, which I think Maddie too, I think both of us, we need to be better about like bringing up our podcast more in a setting like this.
Because you do 10 times more than I do, and I never do. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, I think it's just kind of like if people ask, then I'm like, oh, well, I also do this. And so lately, obviously, like us being together. Yeah. And we've talked about this, God, through every episode. So y'all might be like sick of us like talking about it. But like, you know, obviously like social media, the podcast have been like the forefront of our conversations. And like we've been talking about them in public. Like we've been talking to them in Uber rides. Like we have been like really actively like in discussion about it and just like plans, goals, what frustrates us, what doesn't frustrate us, like what we love, blah, blah, blah. Like just because it's something that like we're both obviously really into. And no, it turns out that our bartender had a podcast also. Yeah. So like we kind of got to like exchange notes and like obviously podcast, like listen to his on like our way home. And like it's something that like I feel like we would never necessarily like bring up, but then it's like you don't know how many people around you are trying to pursue or do the same things that you are, honestly, unless you talk about it. And I know that like with social media, there's like that stigma with social media, with podcasts. God, especially with podcasts. Yeah. Like there's that.
Make
like,
podcast equipment more expensive. Shut the hell up.
Stigma. No, literally. And so like it was really cool. And like we got to talking to him. He'd been doing it for a few years longer than we had. And so it was just really neat. But then it also happened in our Uber ride home on Friday night. Yeah. And we were just like really talking about social media, not necessarily podcast. And I mean, of course, as an Uber driver would, they're listening.
Right. They're listening into every conversation. If you think they are or not, 110% they're listening.
And she was like in like real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So like slightly different, but obviously real estate nowadays is so
social media based. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, she's just talking to us about like, oh, well, have you tried this? Like, have you joined different groups? And like, she was really pushing like, there are so many groups out there that like, I feel like a lot of people aren't utilizing, and just like ways to connect and like in different ways, you know, joining like quote unquote influencer groups or social media groups to be able to connect, network, and like grow from there.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, it's not really something that I had ever thought about before.
That's what I'm saying. I think there are so many like groups you can join, like if that's on Facebook, if that's on Instagram. And it's like, once you realize like there are so many other people chasing this same dream who would like support you in a heartbeat. Like, I think that's where like almost like the foundation kind of begins, is like you putting yourself out there, you posting more about it. Not only like, this is almost, and this is kind of related back to something that I heard Mel Robbins say forever ago, but like, your social media is not for your friends. Like, this podcast is like not for our friends. Like, as much, yes, our friends listen and we love that, our family listens, we love that, but like, we're trying to, you know, bridge that gap. And I think that's the hardest hump to get over, is like your friends and family, you know, being hardcore watchers, listeners, and we want that
Or
forever
not.
and ever. Right. Or not.
Or not.
And moving into the next thing of like where there's people on social media who like found us through social media. So I really think we need to do a better job about that. But what I also thought was so cool is like, she was like, I would say our parents' age.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was 1,000%. I mean, she probably was older too.
Yeah.
But like, it was really neat to hear her, her perspective and
Right.
like, honestly, her understanding, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, even when they kind of overhear, can sometimes be somewhat like judgmental or just like, well, we just don't understand.
Right.
And so, and I feel like on my end too, that's what I just like hear a lot. And so it just was, it was really neat that like literally twice within a span of not even 24 hours.
Yeah.
Us just having these conversations and like bringing stuff up, like
Us just literally talking about it aloud, because like even like at like the restaurant with the bartender, I just like simply asked him, I was like, oh, like, do you listen to podcasts? Because like I was trying to plug us.
Yeah.
This guy seemed cool, like seems cool, feels like he would enjoy it, he would support it, kind of
Exactly.
thing. So like, I'm gonna pitch us. And he's like, I actually have, you know,
One
a
of my
podcast
own.
myself. And we're like, literally what? And then like you said, we were just talking about it in an Uber, more just like venting and brainstorming of let's try this, let's do this. And like, it was nice to see someone of like an older generation like put their input in, and like that they're friends with people who are doing this or doing that, or they're in real estate, and you know, it's really based off social media now to get clients. And it's just like crazy once you actually open your mouth, and not just through social media, but like actually person to person, where you're making a connection of like,
yeah, you're
people
making
want to
the
do this. Yeah.
You're making the connection in like real life and like getting to really know them, not through a screen.
Yeah.
And like, obviously that just makes that connection 10 times more personable. And so like I mean, that was like really my first few experiences ever, like really like having social media conversations, podcast conversations with like people that also pursued it, that weren't necessarily like my friends, people my age, people that I already kind of knew.
Yeah.
These were two complete strangers.
Right.
Complete strangers. But like, it was really great that we were able to add to the conversation, but like they were able to add to the conversation as well, and like give their input, give their experience. Like, you know, whether, you know, with the podcasting, he had been doing it for a few years more than we had. And then too, with like the social media thing, like she was generations older than us, but like offering honestly like really good sound advice and like input to the conversation. So like, it just was so neat. And yeah, again, just like opening up and like actually talking about it, because I mean, like they said, trying to become an influencer now is like trying to be a rapper.
A rapper. A high school rapper.
Sounding rapper now. But like there really is a lot of people that are like interested in it and like trying to pursue different avenues within it. And so, yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, that's my biggest advice. And like, I even need to take it myself is talk about it, pitch yourself and
I never do.
Whatever room you are. If that's a bar, if that's a restaurant, sitting at the bar, like just literally, if it's a grocery store, literally always pitch yourself and just see where it goes.
Well, I mean, and then you posted a video of us at the restaurant.
Oh my God.
The girl that was sitting next to us with her mom commented, she was like, "Oh my God, I was sitting next to y'all." Like,
yeah, isn't that
so
crazy?
good to see you here on social media. Like,
yeah,
how awesome is that?
Yeah. What is it like?
See, this
Kris
is why
Kardashian works hard, but TikTok works harder. Like, damn. I literally picked up my phone to that comment and I was like,
yeah, I was like, holy shit.
What?
Like, okay.
That's crazy that I literally showed up on her FYP. Like, that's crazy.
No, insane.
Yeah, but always pitch yourself. There's literally no harm in doing that. And if anything, you'll get some good advice. You'll gain some new followers. Like, it was really good this weekend. It really was. I really enjoyed it. And just put yourself out there.
Yeah, I know I never do, so I need to be better about that. I mean, I can yap, but I don't ever yap about that.
Right. We need to start.
I know.
It's okay. We'll get it down.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think the next thing...
I was looking at the time.
Oh, I was like, what are you looking at?
Sorry.
But just to add in kind of some fashion related things, because I think both of us have kind of been looking around online at, different outfits we want, and fall outfits are here. And I'm so depressed about it. I really am so depressed. Like, there's no way summer's almost over. Like, I'm like, pump the brakes, God,
Well,
please.
I know, but think about it. This week, it's August 1st.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all, this week is August, like the start of August. So I put on the notes that like fall fashion is now in stores.
Yes.
And I phrased it as, what are you thinking of buying? Only because I physically, granted you are wearing a sweater right now that you just bought, so we'll have to talk about that. I physically cannot get myself to think fall fashion yet. Because I start sweating once I think about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like I actually, like it's a response. I'm like sweating thinking about it.
No, like I actually just bought this cardigan from Target. It's literally adorable. And like the quality is like really good, like net material.
So cute.
But I mean, everyone and their mom's going to have it because it's all over TikTok. But
is it?
Just, yeah.
I missed it.
But I literally made a TikTok and I was just like, well, I just bought this new cardigan, even though it's like 96 degrees outside, like humidity 100%. But like, we're just going to buy it because why not? But I feel like I often buy like stuff like this a lot because like work. I just like get cold during the day, like being inside all day and like just having something like.
I was about to say the thing that I own the most of is sweaters.
Yeah.
But I did just buy, which I feel like, honestly, it's going to be a good transition piece from the summer to very early stages of fall. I just bought capris.
Oh my, did you ever try those on?
No, I have not.
You have to do it after
I'm
this.
a little scared to try them on because I have like some visions for it. And I just really want them to look good. And if they don't, I'm going to be sad. But I feel like they are actually going to be a really good transition piece to be like, okay, when it's not too, like, when it's still kind of warm outside, I can throw on a sweater with it. But I still have, like, capris, not full pants. I can still wear, like, a really cute, heel, little pointed toe. I can go from, like, open toe, peep toe to pointed toe as, like, things start to cool off just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'll be a good, like, in-between piece.
Yeah. No, I wish I could pull them off. And it's just, like, I think they look cute on other people. But on me, I just know it's a no. So, like, I will not be purchasing no matter what. And I don't even think, I think part of it is because I am short. I feel like it becomes a little harder to pull it off when you're short because it sometimes makes you look shorter. But like when you're shorter with like a bigger butt, bigger thighs, like, and
Yeah.
it's just there are some things in fashion that you have to accept aren't
Not for you.
flattering.
Yeah, they're not for you. And like
And
there's
that's capris for me.
there's a ton. So I'm trying them out just because I do feel like I have a lot longer legs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm all legs, no upper body at all. So I'm gonna try them. I like have been seeing them, obviously, like everyone has, and I was just too scared to like pull the trigger, so I bought like a cheaper pair.
Mm-hmm.
And if I love them, then I will be purchasing a little bit more of like a more expensive. Like I have my eye on a few, like one from Free People.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But right now, that's honestly all I can think about when it comes to fall. I mean, obviously, I think I'm looking at like fall shoes. I'm looking at like fall purses and stuff, like more accessories. I feel like I'm gonna bring in the silk scarves. I think 100% into
absolutely.
fall. But like that's kind of all I'm at right now.
Okay, I feel like
I've been avoiding
exact opposites as freaking
Okay.
always. So last year I feel like I focused a lot on getting good jeans because that was like my number one thing. So
like
like
get some good jeans.
I am pretty set on jeans, and where I'm so like infatuated, I need the coolest jackets, the coolest bombers, like coolest things on earth, because like the Zara one I just got.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for like a zip up jacket with like a high neck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it just looks so clean and crisp, and it looks so elevated, even when it's just like a simple jacket that's not even like the greatest material. It just like looks so much more elevated. So I will be buying like any and every jacket I can get my hands on that's like cool and unique.
I want to get a suede jacket. Like that is,
Yeah.
I want like a structured suede jacket. I feel like this, I did a little bit. Like I feel like this season, like going into fall, I really want to like play with layering. Like that is like really something that I want to do, not just like throw on a shirt and then like a jacket. Like, no, I want like a few pieces on like where it looks like I put in a lot of effort. Like I want to play a lot more with button downs and like styling them on, like putting them on different ways and seeing how like that looks. I mean, obviously I know in like the next few weeks I'm going to have an entire list full of things that I want. But I'm also really trying to play on like, okay, what can I like, almost like what can I like that I already have that I can kind of update so that I can wear it into, you know, fall. I feel like too, obviously jeans is like a big thing. Like I really want to style jeans in like different ways. So like I have a ton of new like white just t-shirts, baggy t-shirts that like I really want to play around with and like see how I can style and layer those.
Yeah. As I was saying, I really want to jump on the layering game because I think it always just looks so nice, so elegant.
Put together.
Yeah, so put together. But I think I'm also going to have to go for like the basically like collars you just like button onto a shirt or something so you're not wearing like the actual shirt.
I feel like this fall you're gonna go very preppy.
I agree, but I think actually this fall I'm gonna try dressing for the fall. Like,
see, you can't, I can.
No, yeah, I just feel like I don't have
I have
fall
so
clothes.
much fall clothes.
Like, I've never really had fall clothes, but I have, like, my Dairy Boy sweater. Like, I'm collecting, like, lots of jackets that I like, lots of button-downs that I'm liking. So I feel like I'm gonna go, like, more to the preppy side, but I just have to think of, like, the logistics of it all living in, you know, Texas.
Yeah, I think honestly though, even in like Louisiana, I own a lot of fall clothing, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But like honestly, that fall clothing is the majority of my closet. But I feel like it's falls when you have the time to like really have fun with fashion because you can layer. Like that's when you can start incorporating like more clothing into your look, because like once you hit winter, then I'm like, I'm so cold and I'm so miserable, like I just don't even care what the hell I look like because I'm so freaking cold. Like just literally keep me warm. That's all I'm asking. But like fall, it's like nice beautiful weather, you're not sweating your ass off and like you can really play around. So like honestly, majority of my closet's fall stuff, but like I'm really looking to like update it, and I kind of want to go like very like simple this going into this fall, and just like having really good pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then also just like like how I'm wearing things, like how can I wear things too that I've had forever differently to like really kind of like spruce things up, but incorporating, of course, new pieces because we have to.
There's one purchase that I swear I just
do it.
have to make.
Just do it. Don't even tell me what else. Just do it.
No, Maddie, this is why we can never live together, because literally anything I mention of being like, oh my God, like I want this, and she's like, okay, buy it. And I'm like,
I do have to say, I'm going to put this on record. I've never spent more money than I have since you've been here. She's always like, do you want to go to Target? Do you want to go get a sweet treat? And I'm like, okay.
well, we've gotten one sweet treat. That was Great American Cookies. When have we gotten another one? Secondly,
Interesting.
we've gone to Target to get like tampons. What have we got at Target?
I got flip-flops.
Oh, $12 flip-flops.
So cute.
They were so cute. That's what I'm saying. I had no in on Anthro. Anthro was all you. I just said, yeah, those look good.
Where's the necklace?
The necklace? No, I'm saying like my
No.
input of the like I wasn't just like, yeah, just buy it.
Oh, yeah. No, but they were so cute. I did get the cutest jeans from Anthro. Like,
they're
the
absolutely
cutest jeans. So, and I know I'm going to wear them a lot.
But I need, I always like, oh my
But
God.
honestly, can we talk about this? I was a little disappointed in Anthro. I think we went to we went to the one in the Gulch. The one in Green Hills is 20 times better. It's 10 times bigger.
Really? Because I literally had a girl comment
I know,
on my
I saw that, and
TikTok.
I was like, girl, have you ever been to the one in Green Hills? Because I walked in, I was like, this is it?
Yeah, it was a
The one
smaller
in-
store. It was a smaller
The
store.
one in Green Hills, 10 times
I
better.
really wish Anthro always had like their full set of shoes that they offer online, because they never have any shoes I want in store.
The one in Baton Rouge, even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's my thing, is I want shoes too, and I want to get the little slides. What do you call it? What would the
Mules. There are
I
these
mean,
shoes.
yeah, it's mules, but it's more like tennis shoe looking mules.
Okay, yeah, like the sneaker mules.
Yeah.
There are these shoes from ASOS that I want so bad.
Oh, those are cute.
With jeans, with those new jeans that I just got.
Are those Topshop? What is the brand?
Yeah, Topshop.
Cute.
But I want the like suede.
Yeah.
Like, look how sick.
Yeah, those are
are.
actually really cute.
With those new jeans that I got.
Mhm.
Oh my God, literally kill me.
I can never say anything right, so please correct me if I'm not saying the most basic brand right. The fry boots
Mhm.
I've wanted those for
Yeah.
years.
Why did we pull the trigger?
Because they're like $400.
Well,
But like they're so cute. And I also think like in Texas, like we can wear shorts for so much
Yeah.
longer. And like I also love the way they look with like shorts, a long button down that like covers the shorts a little bit, and then the boots.
mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I need them. Shit.
See, but I want like a different color, I feel like, than anyone else wants.
What color do you want?
I don't want the banana ones.
See, I
I don't
go,
like the banana ones.
I go back and forth. I think I
They're
want
too
like
basic. I want like a taupe.
darker.
I want like a taupey, like an ashy brown.
Okay, I could see that. I want like the darker camel ones, because I feel like the banana ones, once you're going into fall and the tan fades, that's not going to look great.
Yeah.
So, but I have tried them on in person before.
My mom used to have a pair.
Did really like them.
And I wore them all the time in high school.
I'm just like so in, like I already have buyer's remorse and I haven't even bought them. Like whatever. But that's one thing I want to do. And then like I want to do the preppy style, but like with the like sprinkle of like baggy jeans. Like I just want baggy jeans. Like my motel jeans, my low rise, I absolutely love those. But I also just want to get like a little more baggy in the legs, but I also think that's probably because I have thunder thighs that they don't fit me the right way. But like there are so many people that look great in these baggy jeans and they're just like, oh, like just size up a few sizes. Okay, yeah, but then like they're falling to my ankles.
Yeah, see, I have the issue of no matter honestly what size I get, everything's still too short on me.
Yeah, I don't have that issue.
And low rise. Like, are you kidding? Low rise, and they're still too goddamn short on me.
Yeah, that's crazy. You just have long legs.
I have long legs, and it's a blessing and a curse because I have to buy everything in tall.
Yeah.
And if I don't, then I literally can't ever wear, like, I mean, I can wear them, but I can't wear them, like, it just looks weird. Mm-hmm. You know?
You know, I think this week, actually not I think, I am going to do it and I am going to post it. I'm going to start posting, like, my wish list for fall.
Do it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Because I also need to, like, just get organized for myself of, like, what I truly want.
But I'm fading fast.
Yeah, Maddie hates me. She's cutting me off now. I'm kidding. It's usually the other way around.
I know.
This is crazy.
I know. Well, I was like thinking of all these things that I want to show you, and we can't do it on the podcast. So, I'm gonna end the pod right here and now, and we'll get more into fashion or fall fashion, obviously, a little bit closer into August. Well, a little bit into August. But thank you guys so much for listening. We love y'all so much. Make sure you check us out on social media if you don't already follow us at Fashionably Broke Pod. And of course, if you want even more content, because honestly, we post more content on our personal, make sure you follow us at Maddie Schweppy on everything and at Kassidy Ray on everything.
God, it feels good to say that. Thank you.
So thank you guys so much for listening. We love you so much. Bye.
Bye.